Good evening, guys. The 11th of December 2015. Welcome to the Weigh-In. I am here with Alexander. He just came back from this three fights in San Antonio. You want to go ahead and talk about that?
Yeah, man. First of all, I want to thank you guys for having me over again, man. Once again, Albert, pleasure meeting you guys. Yeah, man. So it was. I recently this past weekend went up to San Antonio to do the South Texas Championship tournaments. If you watched the last interview, man, we talked about what it was going to be a little bit in that interview, man, with Mike. So it was supposed to be a 3-day tournament, man. I fought the first day. From what from the feedback I got, I fought very good. I fought very elegant. So I won the first day. So since there was an odd number of fighters in my weight division, someone was gonna get a second round bye and wait for the third day. So I managed to get that second round bye, and so I was just waiting until Sunday to fight again, the winner of the other fights going down. So then, so first night went awesome, went well. I was the only knockdown of the night. I did have a second round knockdown.
Nice.
So it's the second day. We went in and watched the fights on the second day, and then as we were getting ready for the third day, we got my cousin, my trainer, my younger cousin. He got a phone call from Mark Loy, and he said, hey man, so your opponent for who was supposed to fight you on the last day pulled out, man. They for their own personal specific reasons, they don't want to fight. That left us being South Texas champion of 123-pound weight division. Unfortunately, I wanted to fight all 3 days, man. I was excited. I wanted to get that experience, out of the way, and I was ready to go all 3 days. I felt good after the first day, but so I was kind of mad at first, but it left me South Texas champion, and so I went up there and I got some respect, so that was my other 2 wins. That was enough for me.
Well, that's by no default. I mean, you earned it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, more than anybody. You know boxing. You cannot force guys to get into the ring with you. You just can't.
Yeah.
Okay, and why do you think, honestly, in your personal estimation, why do you think he did not want to fight?
I'm not sure, man. But to be honest, we have been having that issue, man, a lot recently, man. To where that's why I mentioned in the last interview I jump weight classes, man, because day of the weigh-ins, I weigh, I'm weighing, let's say I'm weighing in 123, and the day of the weigh-ins, we're asking around like, hey, do you have any fighters for us at 123, or whatever weight we're coming in, and most teams do have, but most teams don't fight us, man. It always happens. Most of the time it happens, man. I've been told from another team, when they had a fighter for me, we had to jump up 132, and I'm talking about we went in 125, but no one wanted to fight me at that weight, so I had to the same day I had to jump up to 132 and then go weigh in again so I can fight this other guy, and hoping he would be down, and so he was, and but I don't know, man. So when the first guy we asked him, well, do you have somebody for our weight? And they said yes, but we didn't. But we don't want to fight you guys. And we said, well, why not? And in their words, porque está muy fuerte. He basically saying I was too strong, man. But I mean, I don't think it's the fact that they think I'm just too strong. They see how ready we are. They see how ready my cousin and I am as a team, and he is the one that gets me going, getting ready for the fight, and I think they just see the zone that we're in, we're just ready to go. We want whoever, we don't care who we're gonna fight. Once they give me my opponent, we don't ask, oh, who is he? We don't go look for him, we're there, they better be ready for us, so I think that plays a little role in, sometimes other teams look at us, they watch how we handle everything, so I think that all plays a part, man. But I won't sit here and say it's anything else. That's just what I think, what I see.
Well, I mean, you're already developing a reputation for having I mean, you have a killer. I'm assuming you have a killer style. I mean, we'll talk about that later on. But I mean, you're already showing intimidation. I mean, all you can do is just prepare yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you can do, and that's awesome, man. I mean, you already won the fight before you're in the fight.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
What's your record? You want to tell the audience what your record is?
Yeah, man. I'm 4-2 right now. The 4 fights that I have won, man, those were very good. The two that I lost, man, fair and square. I don't take nothing from any of the fighters that I fight, man, because mad respect. If you're stepping in the ring with someone you don't know, respect to every single one of those fighters. So 4-2 right now, man.
4-2.
Yeah,
That's good.
Barely
Man.
started.
Awesome. So Alexander, take me one day into your training day. Like, take me one day. Like, as soon as you wake up to the day you go to bed. Walk us through one day, man.
Okay, man. I wake up early in the morning, man. I like to get my day started. At least by 5 o'clock, man. And that is to wake up and get something in my system. Get ready to go run, and that's the first one. And then we rest a little bit, and then next comes the boxing gym. We go to the boxing gym in the afternoon with our trainer, Gabriel Soto. And then that's our second one. Then we'll go back to the gym around in the afternoon, maybe like 5 p.m. Get a different kind of maybe some sparring, or now we do our sparring early in the afternoon, but we go back to the gym later for like another light, just to loosen up. And then that's our third one usually throughout the day. And then the fourth one at night, we usually go to one of our other spots, man, high intensity. We go there for our last workout, man, and it's usually a strength and conditioning workout, a little circuit training, and get a good meal after that, and the day's still early, end it early, and get my rest and wake up and do the same thing again, man.
So you're telling me you train about 3 to 4 times a day?
3 to 4 times a day, man. But don't get me wrong. 3 to 4 times a day, they're tough, man. But I feel like I don't overwork myself, man. I think the way my nutrition, the kind of stuff I take intake with my body, man. I think I never feel any fatigue or anything, man. So it's 4 workouts, man. It sounds like a lot, but I think anybody can do it, man. Just as long as you're taking care of your body, man, your body will take care of you.
Well, I didn't think when you first said that, I didn't think that you were working yourself. I think you just have, I don't care, I'm going to call it championship pedigree. You have championship pedigree, dude, and it starts you start from the beginning, and you have a very good work ethic, man, and you keep it up, God knows where you're going to go, man. Sky's the limit for you, man.
Yep.
What is your long-term goal in boxing? I know you just started, you're 4-2, but what is your long-term goal?
My long-term goal, man, well, I do, what I really want to do in life, man. My what I love to do, and it is what I do right now. I like to, how do I say it? I like to help people out, any way that I can. I like to bless people any way that I can, So my long-term goal, I hope to have my degree in dietetics, helping people, take care of their bodies like that, and of course I'm gonna stay, I do train people as well, I am a trainer, I do all kinds of training, different kinds of training as well, and then so I like to help people with that, and then so with the fighting, man, that's just something I'm gonna forever know how to do, and I'm gonna, no matter how tough my days are getting, what's a nice 45-minute to an hour workout out of your day, I understand, we got long days, man, but like I said, what's 45 to an hour out of your day, man? So I'm gonna stay training the way I'm training, while doing everything else I gotta do, man, and the fighting, man, like you said, sky's the limit with the fighting, man. So I'm taking it fight by fight, and God knows where it'll land me, But I'm gonna stay on top of it.
That's great, man. That just shows that you're humble and you're just on your game, man. What would you tell someone watching you right now if they want to fight, if they want to box? What would you tell them?
If they want to box,
what does it take?
Usually, man, I talk to my opponents. I try to talk to my opponents before the fight. I not intentionally. I don't go looking for them, trying to start spark up a conversation. But it always ends up like we're at some point, maybe before the physicals, at the physicals, we're next to each other. So, every opponent I tell, I basically just tell them like, hey, are you ready? I ask them, are you ready? And whatever, it depends on what they say. They usually say yes, and I say, okay, good, man, let's have some fun. We're gonna go to war in there, hey, let's do it, and that's it. May the better fighter win. So that's that's my message to every fighter. I got nothing else to say. I don't want to know anything else about any other team, any other camp. We're in our own zone. So my only message is whoever will get in the ring with me, you better be ready.
There you go, man. I mean, he's ready. He sounds ready. It looks like he's ready. Awesome. One more question, man.
Yes, sir.
Who's your favorite fighter?
My favorite fighter, man. Oh, I got two favorite fighters, and those are my cousins, man. Isaac and Mark Torres. I'm not sure if I'm sure you guys will recognize the name. Isaac and Mark Torres, man. They're professionals right now, but that's who I've grown to train under, to train with. That's my team. My family. So throughout the years, I watched them, and I've gained so much, a different type of respect for them, and they are good, man. They've had over Isaac's had over 200 amateur fights, and he's now I believe 8-1 in the pros. And Mark has over 180 fights. I'm not sure exactly how many, but over 180 fights. And he's 3-1 in the pros right now. So what I do like about them, man, is they're brothers, man. They're at that next level, man. And what I like about them, watching them, is that they're two completely different styles, man. So that's what I like. Those are my two favorite fighters, because they have my two favorite styles. So
which is
boxing, and if when you gotta go toe to toe, you go toe to toe. So
kind of like a boxer puncher, huh?
Yeah, offense/defense. Yeah, man.
Wow, that's awesome.
Combined into one, yeah.
I mean, not only is he humble, but I mean, his family's his favorite fighters. That is awesome. Just to give a quick shout out to Mike, that's out there in Wisconsin. Mike, I hope you're staying warm, man. Enjoy the game. And I also want to give a shout out to Jesus Gallegos from my town of Elsa, Texas. He will be fighting in the Silver Gloves this weekend. Machine gun team, man. Here we go, baby. You want to say anything else to anybody else out there?
This is time we do some shout outs. Man, the shout out to everyone with me, man, everyone behind me. Like I said, this is only the beginning, man. This is gonna be a fun, long road, man. I do wish to get all the support possible that I can, man. You won't regret being behind Team Live, man. Team Trouble. It's gonna be fun, man. Another shout out to my family. Whoever, my family who is there for me, my girlfriend who's part of my family. Thank you guys, my sponsors. Thank you guys. It's not possible without you all, so big thank you to the Lord as well, for making everything possible. And thank you to you guys for this opportunity for me to reach out to all of you guys,
Awesome, Alexander. Hey, always a pleasure, man.
I appreciate you, man.
All right.
God bless you. Thank you
right,
guys.
man.
God
Look out
bless
for
you
him,
all.
man. He's coming.